What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingNudes.com, and welcome back to our special preview of the Kentucky Oaks Friday, May 5th at Churchill Downs. Well, we've been ranking these horses as top fives for a couple of months now, and now we're finally going to be able to make picks for this race. It's going to be a lot of fun. Field of 14 going to line up. It's going to be race 11 at Churchill Downs. Like I said, Friday, May 5th, the Kentucky Oaks, obviously a grade 1 race. 1 1/8 miles, $1.25 million on the line for the 3-year-old fillies. 14 entered, 3 also eligibles. Let's take a look. Let's make the official picks. All right, it comes to no surprise to any of you that have been following us all year long through the rankings. I'm going to go number 7, Wet Paint on top for Brad Cox. This horse has been nothing but great to me over the last 3 races. Showed up at Oaklawn Park way back in January, won the Martha Washington Stakes, went on to win the Honeybee Stakes, and then went on to win the Fantasy Stakes. Seems to be getting better with each race as well. Also, the horse has won on a wet, fast surface, a sloppy surface, and a fast surface. Can't have much better than that, right? So if it's a wet surface, which it's possible it could be on Oaks Day, about a 50% chance of rain right now. If it does rain, it shouldn't bother her. If it doesn't rain, it shouldn't bother her. She's been equally as good on both surfaces. You also have to look, Flavian Pratt aboard once again for the 4th straight time is a positive. Now, the negatives and what people will tell you all throughout this week is, boy, a closer in a 14-horse field, that's going to be awfully tough to navigate. I'm not sure if she can do it. I understand the concerns. It is tough for closers to win these races. However, when you look at the pace that's going to be setting up here in the Kentucky Oaks, I think it's going to be pretty darn fast up front. I think they're going to run pretty fast up front, and I think it's going to set up for horses to come from a little bit out of it, and that's why I like number 7, Wet Paint, to get it done. I'm going to pick her on top for the 4th straight time. Hopefully I'm right for the 4th straight time. I really like this horse. All right, a horse that I have really liked as well is the number 4, Southlawn, another horse that's probably going to come from a little bit out of it, not as far back as Wet Paint, but a little bit out of it. Southlawn, last time out, absolutely dominated the Fairgrounds Oaks, just kind of hugged that rail, sat there in the 4th spot, just waiting for patiently for her time to strike, and then got it done and absolutely romped coming home. I think she is a very likely horse to get the jump on Wet Paint. I don't know if she can hold her off or not, but I think she's going to definitely be the one to make the first move on those horses up at the front. I really like Southlawn in this race. It was splitting hairs between those two. I just think, boy, Wet Paint has just been so darn good. I wasn't going to go against her, but number 4, Southlawn, a very strong second on my list. Number 14, Pretty Mischievous, is a horse I'm still going to stick with, still going to give her a shot here despite a not-so-great post. I think, they're adding blinkers. They're going to try to get this horse a little bit more focused, but she's had a great year, or a great 3 or 4 races at least, down at Fairgrounds, won 2 in a row before losing to Southlawn last time out. I think the horse is going to run very well here. I think 1 1/8 is well within her range. I think she stalks the pace. Going to get hung wide. I am worried about that, but I still think she shows up with a good effort. I do like number 14, Pretty Mischievous, to hit the board despite the poor post. Finally, number 6, Botanicals, who I'll put in 4th here. This is a horse that she's kind of hard to get a read on. 6 starts in her lifetime, 4 wins. All 4 wins came over the synthetic surface after losing 2 to open her career on the turf. First race on the dirt coming up. That is definitely the worry here. Also, I think we're going to face a pretty quick pace up front. So not only are we trying dirt for the first time, we're also getting a pace that's going to be pretty tricky for her. She's not going to be loose on the lead, that is for sure. That being said, you can't argue with the class. She's been incredible at Turfway. She's just dominated horses. If she shows up and runs that kind of race over the dirt, they will have a hard time beating her in this race. She's very high quality. But without a dirt race, I just could not get myself to rank her, or I guess I should say to bet her to win. But I do think underneath she is going to make a ton of sense, and wouldn't be shocked if she won, just not for me as a win wager in this one. All right, let's review the Kentucky Oaks. We're going to go with number 7, Wet Paint on top. We're going to go number 4, Southlawn in 2nd, all the way to the outside. Number 14, Pretty Mischievous in 3rd. And then we're going to go number 6, Botanical, to round out the Superfecta in 4th. It's going to be a fantastic 2 days of racing. This is the main event on Friday at Churchill Downs. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, guys, thanks everybody for watching the video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. We now have over 11,000 subscribers to the channel. If you're one of those subscribers, thanks very much for getting us to that number. That is a nice accomplishment that I know everybody here on the team is really proud of. We'd be even more proud if we get to 12,000. So let's try to do that and try to just go on up from there. All right, guys, thanks very much again for watching the video, and good luck if you're playing Churchill Downs on Kentucky Oaks Friday.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.